Hello, I'm Richard Frazer from Top Networking. Here I'm going to teach you something about networking that you may not have known before. And in the next 90 seconds, I'm going to give you one idea of something that can improve the way you network and improve the outcomes that you get from networking. But today's session is going to be on simply remembering people's names. Now, we've all walked into a meeting, had someone directly in front of us say, I'm Sarah, and I do this. And within 10 seconds, you will not be able to remember that person's name and relay it to someone else. And now you're trying to play catch up to try and get her name back because it will be embarrassing to ask that person's name again. First of all, it's not actually a networking event. You can just ask the name again. But if you do need to recall it, it should be there. Now, there are many reasons for why that has been lost. First of all, you're a busy SMA, you've got posts on your desk, you've got emails in your email box, you're thinking about 100 things, your bank is sending you very stressy letters, which you don't have to do till next year. You've got things on your desk, you've got social media going on. All these things complicate the matter. You're probably even trying to remember other people over the room, and there's also distractions going on. So just to remember someone's name is actually quite hard because everything else is jumbling and making an absolute mix in your brain. So what you need to do is make sure that name is important, is going to register on that moment. Now, there's a few simple things to do, and that is, first of all, as she says the name, attach it to something. So, hi, my name is Sarah. So that's Sarah, the commercial photographer. So you've got things linking together with it. Make sure that you repeat the name back as well as you actually. So thanks, Sarah, for being there. Or say it's really good to meet you, Sarah. So what you're doing is embedding the response and hearing it out of your own voice. So try and do this. I've heard someone very recently say the way they remember people's names, and they have to remember vast amounts of names as well, is by putting rhymes to the names. So when they meet a Sarah, they work out a thing that actually relates to Sarah or something that actually is amusing to the person. Be very careful with that though, because if you ever have to explain how you remember names, it could cause you some embarrassment if you're using things which you don't really want to repeat again. But just remember that. Just remember to attach things to, because it helps the brain process more things that attach to that name. So it's not just Sarah anymore. It's Sarah who does this. It's Sarah who lives here. It's Sarah that does that. Your brain is working in a much wider matrix of memory. So do that, and you'll find it a hell of a lot easier. And remembering those names could be crucial at those moments when you're trying to get that new business in. Well, I hope that's useful. That's Richard Frazer from Top Networking. Thank you.